So with that said, we'll continue forward with what Bill has for us.
Thank you, Ron. Just a little parable, a little story. Someone had a friend whose dad died recently, and she was so close to him that she would call his phone and listen to his voicemail, just to hear his voice, and that was what she needed. She needed to hear that, but she recognized it. She knew that there was no other voice like that. So then all of a sudden she lost it. A lot of time went on, and they disconnected the phone. She lost that. But there was also part of that story was when she was younger, she would lay her head on her father's chest and not only hear the frequency of his voice, but feel it. And how many times do we recognize the frequency of the voice that we hear, or the feeling that we get when we hear it? It's all about frequency. That's for another day, but
Yes.
but it's all about frequency. And we recognize the voices of people that love us, people that we love. We love the voices of those who come close to us. Jesus calls himself the Good Shepherd and says, "The sheep follow him, for they know his voice." These sheep know the voice of the shepherd because they've spent time with him. They've lived with him, listening to his call and drawing him close. They follow the voice because they know that he cares for them. They will only need to trust one voice. And that one voice is based upon the one truth. And that one truth is based upon God's word, which is found in the Bible. You get his and you understand his voice frequency by hearing it through the word that you read. You understand his voice audibly by listening. So you will recognize a voice as his voice. Now here's another question. Do you know the sound of Jesus' voice? Ask yourself that question. I did, and I have to say, I could never describe it to you. Kind of like my dad's or my mom's voice. I could never describe it to you, but boy, if I hear it, I got it. And I got that because I spent time. Do you recognize the voice of your Good Shepherd, which is Jesus, which is the basis of what we're talking about today? Can you distinguish it from all the other voices that want to speak into your life? In this day and age, you've got voices from everywhere.